Hello and welcome to this lesson of the class Video Editing Technical Workflow. Today we will be talking about music videos. As usual, we will be giving you a PDF also, and I am going to describe here what all you need to know when you are starting to edit a music video or make a music video. First of all, what is a music video? A music video is no different than a short film, a small film, which which tells a story. But there are other videos which not exactly tell a story, but they demonstrate a performance maybe, or just give a song. Today, music videos are mostly used to promote the song. So one artist has created a song, he or she has recorded the song, then she hires a production house or music video creators who will shoot, edit, and distribute, upload on social media or wherever their channels are, wherever their target markets are, to show that song, to show that video, right? So, in order to give a musical expression, a video is used. A video can be to emphasize the song, or the video. Making a music video is a symbol that the music artist wants to promote the song. He or she wants the song to reach people in an artistic manner where they want their song to be visualized in visuals. So, and you watch the song and you are engaged with the song. Music videos are generally speaking, a little bit simple concept, so that people have attention on the song also, and they can understand what is happening on the video also. Having said this, there are many complicated versions of music videos also that we are going to discuss today, which an editor must know about these different types of music video, because when you approach when you start constructing a video, you have clarity in your head that what kind of output is expected, what kind of video output is expected in this music video. Before getting into the types of video, I would like to highlight and establish a bit of historical context to the music videos. Music videos, many people think that, and it is a popular conception, and technically they are right also. It started from 1920s when they started making musical films. So what are musical films? What were musical films? It is in Hollywood they call musicals, which the film which is expressed through songs. So in the whole film in 1920s, when the sound came and studios came up and they were recording songs. So now new films started coming up where the whole narrative, the whole story is told through different songs. In India, Devi Devyani in 1934-35, around that time, 1933 maybe, and in the same year, Devi Devyani and Indumati was the name of the other film. These were musicals, first musicals of India or musical films of India. The whole story, so Devi Devyani had some 70 songs in 1.5 hour. The whole story is told through music, through songs. Devi Devyani was one of the first. The origin of music video is there in 1920s, like we see it today. But the concept of music video dates back to 1890s, 1880s. I have told you earlier in this course that there were projectors. Initially, there were only photographs. There was no motion pictures, but there were projections. What did they do? They used to keep sound. They used to play music in a hall, in a theater. Theaters were there. People used to show plays and everything. Magic shows were very popular. So between magic shows, during the fillers, they used magic lantern. What was magic lantern? Magic lantern was nothing else but today's projectors, which projects image. It was a primitive 1890s, 1880s machine. Magic lantern. They used to call magic lantern. So it is a lantern, like our projectors are lantern. They have a bulb and they have a glass, and you put a picture in between them and they project it. on the screen. So this magic lantern, they used to have slides, photographs for camera. Daguerreotype camera was already there. So they used to have the slides. So this one slide they will keep. It will be there for a minute or 2 or 3 minutes, and the song will be played. And there's a just picture which is representing that this part of the song, this thing is happening. The girl is giving a flower to the girl. The boy is giving a flower to the girl, or two people are fighting with each other. Whatever is the narrative in the music, that is being established, that is being shown over there in that photograph. And one by one they used to change the slides. So that was also at that time the intellectuals and the thinkers of that time used to call visualizing the music. That was the first time when with the music you can see another visual. You can associate a visual and the music together for the first time. Otherwise, people used to perform. I am singing, or I am singing and dancing, or I am playing a music and you watch me. Before that, only this was there. It can be a different kind of visuals attached with the sound, which we have seen in class number 10, I think, audio, reassociation of sound and image and the sound. So that reassociation of image and the sound, for the first time it happened, and that you can also term that as the origin of music videos. Quickly we will come. There are many developments, little developments that happened in 60s, 70s, but in 80s the major development that happened in the industry of music video, in the structure of music video, or in the business of music video, was the advent of MTV. MTV, 80s, mid 80s it came. In India it was launched in 1996. So MTV launched all over the world. In late 80s, early 90s, it launched in Mandarin, it launched in Hindi, it launched in Latin America. It originated from America. And MTV brought music video. The way we see music video today, it was started by MTV. MTV itself, there were many channels like VTV, MTV in India, and MTV itself, the global MTV itself moved away from showing music video, and they started showing reality shows. More and more reality shows in mid 2000s, around 2004, 5, 6. They started because their target audience, and according to their surveys, reality shows were more popular. So they started showing reality shows. And later we saw that VTV and all these music channels, they used to show normal narrative serials also, procedural serial both. Like History Channel, you can see there is like very little content about history now because the target market has moved on, but the name was MTV only. So around this time only, there was another phenomena happening, which we which is the major source of consumptions of our music video today. That is YouTube. YouTube was launched in 2005. It was a fastest way to consume video. Television, you have to wait about, okay, at 8 p.m. Chitrahar is going to come. On Sunday morning 7 a.m. Rangoli is going to come, or some other program going to come internationally, whatever you used to follow on Star World or MTV. But YouTube became like, within a year or two, there were many videos that were available, and it was the fastest form of consumption. And now YouTube has changed the music industry. Napster was one software which were used to transfer the videos from here to there. It was banned, but then today we live like how Napster founders or Napster founder envisioned. Now we transfer music, we transfer videos, and we my video, I can send you, your video you send me. Now YouTube and this phenomena of Napster and YouTube has been, I can use the word hijacked by big guys now. And now me and you do not exchange videos. We go both to a single platform and consume videos from there. One more phenomena in democratization of music video is Vevo. VEVO. I hope you know about this. Vevo is a conglomeration of all the big music labels. They have created this Vevo, and they have a tie-up with YouTube, a different kind of tie-up. If you become a YouTuber, YouTube will give you a percentage of a fraction of a percentage of the revenue generated. You do not get to command 50-50 or more than that. Vevo, all music labels conglomeration, and YouTube have a very different kind of deal. They have a 50% of the revenue generated from all the kind of videos they have posted on YouTube. Okay. And today, as I've already stated, music videos are used to tell stories, but mostly music videos are used to promote the song. So the career opportunity, when you start with music videos and you have to create music videos, you should keep in mind that who needs music videos and who watches music videos. So people, any general audience can watch music video, but if you have an hip hop artist, a different kind of audience will watch the video. If you have a classical singer, a different kind of audience will watch. But the music video that you are going to create is going to be to promote the song. So this is a business idea also. You reach out, there are so many new people and little bit established people also who are creating songs. You can reach out and you can ask them to create videos. Even if they don't have shots, you can just put their mobile phone, your mobile phone, a simple camera, and they can perform, and you can edit, you can make it interesting, including typography and effects and other things. That is your creative choices, whatever that you use. But there is a business opportunity, a freelance opportunity, where you can contact some jamming bands or some artist, music artist, and create it. Whoever gives you Z Music, T Series, whoever gives you to make a music video, Universal, they will give you the music video, the project, so that the song gets promoted. That is the main objective in today's times for making music videos. Now, let us come to what are the types of music videos, which is very important for an editor to know, so that the editor can present the music video for the required type. Even if you're getting a music video from someone says that I need to make a music video, you can ask them what type of music video you want to have for your song. So the first type of music video is called performance music video, where the artist, the band is performing in front of the camera and performing the song. So it can be a stage recording, it can be a jamming room recording. There's one big risk in this. This is one of the most engaging forms, where the artist is there, and direct form of music video, we can say, where the audience is directly looking at the creators of the song, and they are looking at how they are performing the song. But the risk that I was talking about is it can be a little monotonous, it can be a little boring, looking at one band, one position. So here the job of the editor and also the cinematographer comes in. Some creative shots, low angle, tight shots, wide angle, whatever you understand by being creative. And similarly, some creative editing. Even if you do not have many shots, you can crop, you can trim, you can put other elements, and you create it, make it interesting. You put some graphics, you put effects, and you make the performance video look engaging, look creative, right? Otherwise, performance videos are very much in popular YouTube. Most of the people who consume music go and watch performance videos only to consume music. And it is not like that it has less creativity, or it is a lesser form of work, that just we are doing coverage and there is nothing much to do. If you know what to do, and if you do, there is a lot more to do in even performance music, lot more editing to do in performance music videos also. So this is the first type of music video. Second type of music videos are narrative music videos. Narrative means story. Narrative, the word, this is in America, when they call fiction, they do not call it fiction, they call it narrative. Narrative films, narrative music videos. So fiction music videos also you can call it. But generally all over the world it is called narrative music videos. Narrative, the word is the adverb of narration. Try to understand narration and voiceover, there is a difference. You must have seen the film Lagan, Amir Khan's Lagan. So when the film starts, there is a narration, there is a voiceover by Amitabh Bachchan. And Amitabh Bachchan explains that this is a town, a village in the middle of the India, British is ruling and all those things. He explains, he gives a exposition to the film. Now, what is narration and what is voiceover? The voiceover is by Amitabh Bachchan. The narration is by Ashutosh Gowarikar, or whoever the writer of the film or the writer of that narration is. So I am narrating. If I am it is my content and I am narrating it to you, then I am the narrator. But if I am just putting voiceover and someone else has written it, then I am just a voiceover and narration is by that person. Okay. So narration means narrating the story. So narrative is the adverb. So narrative music video means the fiction music videos where there are stories from start to finish. There is a character, there is a situation, dramatic situation. So that is called narrative music video. This narrative music videos also have three parts. The first part is illustrated narrative video. Illustrated narrative music videos are where the song and the videos are complementary to each other. You can understand it is directly it is directly taking the song and explaining the song through the music video. Suppose you have a love song and the person is singing for his or her beloved. So whatever he's feeling, he's singing to the girl. So that is an illustrative narrative music video where the song and the video is illustrating, is explaining the song in a better way. It is thrusting the song directly to the audience. That is called illustrative music video. The second type of music video is amplified music video, amplification. The second type is amplification music video. Amplification music videos are kind of stories where it can be a narrative only, but the music video creator takes one portion of the song, maybe one line of the song, one word of the song, one part of the song, and creates the whole story based on that part. Okay, illustrator, the whole song, each and every stanza, each and every single line is established through the video. But in amplification, you just amplify one part, one theme. Suppose in one line, someone is singing about relationship with the nature. So the whole video is about nature and man and everything. Even if they are talking or singing, the other next stanzas are about something else. So amplification means amplifying a small part and the whole video, the whole story. Remember, amplification is also, there will be also a story in illustrated music video, there will be also a story. The third part is disjuncture, DISJUNCTURE, disjuncture music video. Now it is totally opposite to the illustrated music video. Disjuncture music video is where the story is very different from the lyrics. The story is very different from the kind of music also. A different kind of, it is a disjuncture, it is not matching with it. So you might say, why to make, it is also a form of art, why to make this kind of music videos. Okay, so narrative music videos, when we tell stories in storytelling, we have three types of narrative music videos: illustrated music video, or amplification music videos, and disjuncture music video. Okay, the third type, first type was performance music video, in second type was narrative music video. In narrative music video, I have given three types. The third type of music video is concept music video, where you have a different type of a concept. In illustrated and performance also there are concepts, but still it is called concept music video. To understand it better, we will call it abstract music video, where there is no particular story or even not the performance, and it is just about there are two types of abstract videos or concept videos. One is thematic and another is symbolic. Thematic, for example, you are making a music video on India, right? The country India. So you have written a song describing the beauty of India, describing the past history, greatness of India, describing the future of India. And this is your concept, and you do not have a narrative, there is no character or nothing, you just have a montage. You show India, you show Indian people, you show Indian monuments, you show Indian factories for the future, you show Indian children. You create a montage, you create a music video based on the concept of India, and that is you can show India anyhow, whatever the way the song is going, the way the editors and the director's personality is, that is how the India will be depicted. Thematic, so theme, concept or abstract music videos follow, there are two types, one is thematic, one is symbolic. So thematic follows a theme. So whatever you have, you can make a music video on domestic violence, So your concept, your theme related to the visuals related to domestic violence, not just beating husband beating up wife or wife beating up husband. There are many other elements that you can add to have that theme of domestic violence. The second type is symbolic. Symbolic is where you put symbols. For example, this example will be better in domestic violence will be better in symbolic. So you show domestic violence and you show something else which represents domestic violence. You show that people are getting bullied in school also. People are not giving way to the woman while she is getting up the bus. They are pushing the woman. They are harassing the woman. So these are all symbolic things which are establishing the concept of music video, the concept music video of domestic violence. Right. Symbols also you can call metaphors. So if you want to show valor of something, again you are making a film on army or something, you want to show valor, so you are showing a lion. How a lion is walking through the jungle. So India is like that lion, all the neighbors, this lion will kill or finish or whatever it can. Or you can show a leader like a lion, a symbolic music video. Here there are no stories, right? There is no character, there is no dramatic situation. It is just abstract or experimental, you can call these kind of concept videos. Thematic you can have, or symbolic also you can have, right? The fourth type, first type again I will repeat, first type was performance music videos, second type was narrative music videos. Narrative music videos had 3 parts. Third type was concept music videos or abstract music videos, which also had 2 parts. The fourth type of music video is a lyrical music video, totally made by the editor, right? You have the song and you type lyrics, you do typography here. Now you select a font and you select the style of the animation of the font according to the personality of the song, according to the feel of the song, according to the emotion of the song. And there might be a brief, there might be a client, but there will be no director. You will be the director for a lyric video and you will be expected to churn out as quickly as possible. Some of the lyric videos uses some photographs also, some of the lyric video uses some videos also, and some of the lyric videos do not use any photograph or videos, they just use the text, the typography part. And the last part type of video will be animated music video, where animation is used to illustrate, to tell a story. It can be a concept. There are many Japanese anime where it is very abstract. You cannot understand what is happening. It becomes very confusing to understand. That is the art of the maker. You can also, it is generally when you are getting paid, it is expected that it reaches maximum audience and everyone should understand what happened. But not all music videos need to be understood. Yes, it is expected that it should be understood, but if they can feel the art, that is enough. So art, this video production and everything, while we are doing it is an art, while we are doing it is a craft. We have already established in the first class. While we are doing it is a craft, but when the audience is consuming they are consuming as an art. So an art need not be understood. So do not feel very intellectual. I passed out from FTII and their Film and Television Institute of India, Pune, and it was there were many people who used to take pride in not that their films are not understood by masses. People cannot understand what they have done some very deep intellectual thing, and people cannot understand. That doesn't matter if people are getting it or not. Some people get it, some people don't get it. An art has to be felt. If I don't understand and as a result, if I don't feel anything about your project, then your intellectualism doesn't matter, right? It is a more hard work. It is more intelligent work to make the layman understand the higher concepts. So if you understand calculus well, you can teach class 6 students also calculus, and he or she can understand calculus very well. So as a filmmaker, as an editor, do not be complacent that I have created some very high intellectual, highly technical stuff that no one is understanding and I am feeling very powerful. It is reverse of that. If people are not understanding, they might not see your next work. So this is a short lecture. We'll be giving some links of the types of music video that I just mentioned. We have seen what are these music videos, what are the types of music videos. We have seen touched a little bit upon the history of music video also. We have seen 4 or 5 types of music video. Tomorrow we are going to have a longer class, in-depth class on corporate video production. I suggest that you attend the class properly, and that class will be helpful for you to generate some revenue. That is the easiest way you can go ahead and start generating revenue in video editing and filmmaking. So tomorrow we are going to talk about corporate films, the very different types of corporate films, and how you approach to get projects and what happens. Corporate film editing is very interesting editing, because changes, and then when you do how do you present the changes? They are not filmmakers. Now in fiction and everywhere else you are dealing with filmmakers. Here in corporate filmmaking you are not dealing with filmmakers. So we'll talk about all these points tomorrow, and that after that we have the last class. So that I will explain the WhatsApp group also, because that is on 25th, and 25th is a holiday in our center over here. So we will do that class in next Monday, the last class. Before that we will give you the final assignment, and the last class will be just the revision of the whole thing and a Q&A by your side. So it is a better thing that you will have the questions before the last class, so that you can have more informed questions you can ask. Okay, so tomorrow also I'll explain about these things. So today was about music videos, and tomorrow we will talk about corporate films. Whatever questions you have, you can ask now, or you can ask on WhatsApp or on Google platform, Google Classroom. Okay, then thank you for attending, and then let's see you in the next class.